Greetings everyone, Sizzleboy66 here, and in today's video I want to talk about the tier replacement of Pirate Warrior. Now, before we discuss things, I want to point out that yes, I'm in casual. The reason for that is I actually haven't queued Wild for 2 days, and I've gone from 14 to 12, which is pretty hilarious. So I gained 2 ranks by not playing. Now, Pirate Warrior, it's in a bit of a controversial spot right now. And the reason is all the different tier lists are putting it in different spots. So for example, if you look at the Vicious Syndicate tier list, over all ranks, they have Pirate Warrior as the tier 1. At 5 to Legend, and at Legend, they have it at high rank 2. In stark contrast, you look at the Tempo Storm report, and as one of the writers of the report, we have a way of figuring out where to put the decks, and we place the deck consistently at tier 4 because we honestly believe the deck is complete garbage. And then there's the Rank Star report, and they do a similar way to how we do things with Tempestorm, but it's opinion based, it's not very data driven, unlike Vicious Syndicate, and they place it at tier 2. So we've got this discrepancy between a few of the meta reports out there. Now, my personal opinion about Pirate Warrior, I do think the deck is garbage, and I think it's around tier 3. The reason I say it's garbage is, think about the last time someone actually made a rank 5 to Legend run with Pirate Warrior that wasn't control the board. It's basically only him. You sometimes... I haven't even seen any isolated success of the deck at Legend ranks, and I follow Neon31 at Hearthstone-decks.net. I follow him religiously. I follow all the pros on Twitter. I never see anyone having any success with Pirate Warrior. That makes it a tier 3 or 4 deck, in my opinion. And so, I want to test it out here, and so it looks like we've queued into a Tempo Rogue, and I'm not the world's best Pirate Warrior player. I have hit Legend with Pirate Warrior when it was in its prime, when we had Fiery War Axe 2 mana. I think I even used Small Time Buccaneer before the nerf, so that was when the deck was crazy. It just loses to so many things now. It loses to Even Shaman. It loses to Odd Paladin. I mean, a Righteous Protector is a Pirate Warrior's worst nightmare. It's actually not too bad against Odd Rogue. Odd Rogue can swarm the board, but Odd Rogue can't deal with crazy giant weapons very well. What do we do here? I kind of like going... I can make this 3... Let's just see what the Finley gives us. I will take that. Now, I'm thinking, okay, so this is where we think about, do we trade or not trade? I think we just do a single trade there and go face. That is one, because Pirate Warrior it's not an easy deck to play. There are a lot of intricacies with the deck. It's not just like go face and whatever. You really gotta know when to trade, when not to trade. And I'm definitely by no means perfect at the deck, but I really don't feel like the deck is as good as certain people think. Now keep in mind here, I personally think this is a favorable. We're queued against a rogue. Again, we can just do horrendous amounts of damage, and it's difficult for them to deal with it. They typically don't have taunts or heal unless they somehow discover it. So now this is probably going to be the tipping point where we might consider not trading anymore. Because next turn we can do 3, 6, 7, 8 damage. It's not a 2-turn lethal though. One thing with Pirate Warrior is you've always got to think, can I kill my opponent in 2 turns? So that Ship's Cannon is relatively useless. So I'm just going to go ahead here, because my hand is pretty garbage, and just go all face. When in doubt. This is also one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of the Shield Breaker. I know it's in there to deal with the Void Lords, to deal with the Righteous Protectors, the thing from below's. But it's, I don't know, you can see in this situation it's just awful. So, I know this list runs 2 of them, but I'm not a huge fan. Same as I'm not a big fan of Ironbeak Owl and Odd Rogue. I just don't like those sort of tech cards. If you can just control the board effectively, you should be okay. He's gone for the face game as well. I respect that. We're packing 3, 4, 8 damage next turn. So we could potentially top deck lethal.
Defend the gates.
That's annoying. We need... Ooh, what do we need? I don't think we can win next turn. I don't see an out. Cultist? Ugh. Okay. Well, this kind of stinks, but that's life. Let's get a lucky hit. Right there. Oh. Okay. So my opponent can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 damage. Yikes. So we better trade off that and hit there. And one of the reasons Curseblade is in this list is to deal with Paladin. And Odd Paladin isn't as great as it used to be anymore. So this deck is not teched for the current meta. This deck's probably a month or 2 old. So this deck was created when Odd Paladins were everywhere. Now we're kind of living in a more kind of rogue Big Priest meta. And Pirate Warrior is actually pretty decent against Big Priest. If you just go crazy, as long as they don't bounce into a statue, you usually win. And even if they do bind into the statue, it's not a guaranteed auto loss. So our opponent is probably doing math. Okay, so our opponent does not have lethal. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's got to play the Assassinate on that. Okay. And looks like he's bouncing back the Charger. Okay. Well, I know what to do here. We Hero Power hit. And we hit. And we pass. Where 1 damage off lethal next turn. I mean, I'm losing the Burgle Rogue here. Can I get the 1 damage? What's my probability? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9 in 19 chance. That's basically a 50-50 to win. Oh no! And we won the 50-50. There we go. Woohoo. I didn't feel very powerful though. I didn't feel like a tier 1, tier 2 deck then. I felt like a pretty low tier deck, struggling to beat a Burgle Rogue, which is pretty embarrassing. Let's try another one, see how we go. See, is Pirate Warrior tier 4? I think tier 4 is a little bit mean. I think tier 3 is a little bit more fair. But it's definitely not tier 2, and there is no way it's tier 1. Here's one of the reasons why I think Pirate Warrior popped out at tier 1 on the Vicious Syndicate report. So for the I used to work for Vicious Syndicate as a volunteer. Ooh, it could be the mirror. And basically, they only claim a deck as in the meta if there is a sample size of 50 or more. So you only need to have a minimum of 50 games for the deck archetype to be in the meta snapshot. So let's say, I don't know if Control submits his data to Vicious Syndicate, but a couple months ago when he did hit Legend with Pirate Warrior from like rank 5 or 4, he didn't play very many games. He probably played like, I don't know, maybe 60 games or something. I don't know his exact stats. But just that alone inflates the stats like crazy. So because Wild is such a smallly populated mode, if you have a few really good players jam in a deck that they are a specialist in, they can actually skew the Vicious Syndicate data reports, which I think is something really important that not too many people take into consideration. Now, I have no idea what my opponent's playing, but I definitely want to save that cannon. I'm going to go cannon, coin, pirate. Big mistake I see a lot of people do is coining the ship's cannon. It's okay to coin a ship's cannon against a against a paladin, but that's pretty much it. Every other class can usually deal with your ship's cannon, whether it's a Shadow Word Pain from a priest or a there's just lots of different ways. So this is the play. We go cannon, coin, pirate, pirate. Because now I can follow up with a turn 3 South Sea Captain. That's a hard one to say. Possibly even a turn 4 South Sea Captain, but most likely a turn 4 Deathspite, and then upgrade it on turn 5. And there's something else you got to be aware of when you're playing Pirate Warrior. You got to plan out your few turns. It's not a curve deck. You don't just play. You don't just play to the turn. I think our opponent made a boo-boo. Well, they were BMing and they have Ravaging Ghoul. Now, so it looks like I'm against a Dead Man's Hand Warrior. I'm horribly unfavored here. They can just armor up like crazy. Okay. I'm actually gonna bust out the Curse Blade here, just to get the damage in. So our opponent needs a Brawl. Our opponent has given up. Well, our opponent kind of messed up with a Shield Slam. Also, Dead Man's Hand is not the greatest of decks. Let's try one more game. Try and prove our point. The Pirate Warrior is bad. We barely beat a Burgle Rogue, and we nut drew against a Dead Man's Hand Warrior. Let's see who we get this time. Ooh, a Hunter. Okay. EK and Duin, this game's for you. Okay, so against a Hunter, I don't want any of that. I would assume it's going to be Mech Hunter, and I'm pretty sure Mech Hunter dumps on Pirate Warrior. Basically, any deck that can spread like crazy, Pirate Warrior can't deal with. So, examples would be Murloc Shaman. Another example would be Aggro Druid, Odd Paladin, even Shaman to it. Even Shaman. Just decks that flood the board easily, Pirate Warrior can't deal with. Now, I purposely hit then because I'm planning to play Deathspite on 4, so I want to get all the attacks in I can. So it looks like we've queued into some sort of mid-range Beast Hunter. Now, I know the deck is full of beast synergies, so I don't want any beasts to survive. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to play both 1-drops here. Just out of habit, I like to play Finley first, even though it doesn't matter here. Ooh, I actually kind of want the Paladin. That seems really clunky though. Let's just go Smork. Okay, make sure you always hit with deckhand first, just as a habit. It's always a good habit to get into. And I will just smack into that. The number of times that I've attacked with my weapon and forgot to attack with Southsea deckhand is incredible. So yeah, just add a habit, always attack with the Southsea first. Okay, so our opponent didn't have a 2-drop for that synergy. And we top deck a pirate that we don't particularly need in this case, but we want to play things on curve, so why not? I am most likely going to be playing that Death Spite next turn, so I'll use my weapon to hit that instead of Finley. Oh no, it's always Huffer. Okay, this is nice. I get to play this, but I'm going to hold back on the pirate because I might top deck a cannon. That's another mistake I often see. So I'm going to hold back on that. I'm not threatened. There's no board to be threatened of. I also probably shouldn't have hit then. Hitting was a mistake. I'll admit to that one. Okay, doesn't matter. Never punished. So let's go with one of these. Sometimes you can fall into this trap of just focusing so much on smorking, you just start whacking with everything. So that was a big mistake when I hit with that Death Spite the first time. But luckily, I drew the second one, so I didn't get punished. But that was very bad what I did. Ooh. Do I care about that? Not with Leroy Jenkins in hand. Okay, I win next turn. Okay. Well, we beat a mid-range hunter. That's pretty cool. Let's try another one. Surely we gotta lose at some point. This deck is tier 3, I swear. We're also queuing into garbage. I'm also too scared to queue this on Legend Ladder. Okay. Who are we gonna get? Ooh, a mage. Okay.
You asked for it.
I'm not too sure about the matchup against Quest Mage. I'm assuming this is a Quest Mage. So I'll just keep the pirate. Okay, so I don't have the coin.
None will survive.
Odd Mage, okay. I'm down with that. I think I like doing nothing. This is where we're going to play a little game and make our opponent think we are a control warrior. However, I just top decked a Curse Blade. Now, I've been told Curse Blade is suicide against mages, but I don't care. I'm going to smoke the crap out of this guy. Okay. His hero power now does 4 damage to my face. Interesting. Let's do it this way. I'm not feeling lucky. Okay. Okay, it's looking a little scary. That's okay. Ooh, someone's teched against Pirate Warrior. Where's my shield breaker now? Now I didn't get it. Never lucky. Okay, cannon, do your trick. Ooh. Probably shouldn't upgrade it. Maybe not the best idea. I'm on suicide watch right now. Oh, he could have done 8 damage to me. That's okay. This makes more sense. I respect that. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not lethal. Let's do this way. Because I'm scared of that curse blade. On the plus side, in case you weren't aware, casual mode has MMR, like legend rank. So the more you win in casual, the better plays you actually queue into. And a lot of my legend friends play casual for fun, so we might queue into them soon. We're 4-0 with this tier 3 deck. We gotta lose at some point. Give us like our worst matchup possible. Like, give us an even shaman. Give us an even shaman running Galactic Crawlers or something. Okay, we got Rockero. Okay, these are all bad. Go away. That's pretty good. This is not bad. I didn't even think I care about cannon here. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're a curve deck now. I know I said don't play it like a curve deck. This is a special case. Ooh, I like this. Do I? Yes. Okay. Hopefully a pirate lives. If a pirate doesn't live, I'll play the raider. If a pirate does live, I'll play the cultist. Okay. Excellent news. Ooh. I need my board. It's hard to get a board as a pirate warrior. Pretty much as soon as your board is gone, you just have to rely on a giant weapon. Walk the plank. How dare you? Did we play this guy earlier? Maybe we did. Okay, what is the play here? The play is to go Korkron. I will not hit. Hmm. Five in a row, hey? Surely we can find a worthy opponent who can defeat us. Ah, priest. Okay. Okay, Mr. or Ms. Priest. What do we got here? Don't like any of those. This hand's pretty bad. Well, at least we have a 1-drop. Yahar. Bring his charge back, man. Oh. Spirit Lash. Yikes. We've got a traditional Dragon Priest. We unfortunately have to do this, which I'm not happy about. So I desperately need a weapon. I'll take it. I shouldn't be too fussy. I'm gonna save that Heroic Strike. I might need it for removal or extra face damage for lethal. Okay. Priest did nothing again. Hello, Sir Finley. I'll play you first. I will take that. Liquid Citizen just hit rank 4 in Wild. Poggies. Okay. Well, I'm good at this game. And a bink. And I will ping. Get every little bit of damage in. I want to keep that for now. Just as some board refill, or who knows what. This could be an excavated evil turn. Or, yeah, but then it wouldn't make sense in Dragon Priest. Normally they run Dragonfire Potion. Holy Nova. Oh boy. Blast to the past. Okay. Oh no, that card. I forgot that card existed. Okay, it's gonna be a tough one. I think we have lethal. Hmm. 6-0 against bad decks. One more game. Here we go. Shaman. Finally. Bring on an even or a Murloc Shaman. I'm happy either way. Okay, I don't want any of that. I feel like every time I play this, I just throw away everything because I never get 1-drops. And then I get them. Oh no! We drew that guy. Oh no. Okay, our hand is hot, hot garbage. There's nothing good about this hand. Our opponent is also taking way too long to mulligan. Come on, Archie. Let's go. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, and then you get the win. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is how you lose with Pirate Warrior. If you're impatient and you can't wait for your opponent to mulligan, that's how you lose. Now I see why the deck is tier 2. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you so much for your time. If you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button below. And until next time, see you then.